What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video for this Road to Seriously 5.0 series, where we attempt to beat all escape hives on the hardest difficulty. Taking a deeper dive into the hive before showing my successful master attempt. Now it's time to divert another hive as we take on the Detour. Within the deep dive at the beginning, there will be an overlook of the map, weapons and mutators, and this is followed up with the classes I would suggest when taking on this map. Once everything has been covered, the master attempt of me and my team will be shown, with the video being timestamped for those of you that want to jump ahead. The Detour was originally released back in Operation 2, featuring a unique design element, having several possible second acts, depending on your team's ability to move against a swarm of never-ending enemies that Gears tends to describe as flusher type enemies. Let's throw the map for the Detour on screen to explain this a little better. Act 1 has 3 different exits that can take you into the second act, with the ones further away being more difficult to get to. Enemies will continually spawn at the end of the act, pushing towards your team, with this becoming more frequent as you get closer, on top of the normal enemy spawns. Without crushing all the different maps down to a very small size, I will show them individually and then all together. You can choose any exit you like, but the weapons available to you will also change depending on your choice. Here we have all possible weapons that can be found on the Detour, with this sharing the highest number of situational weapons of any hive, next to forever. Weapons that are absent from this list will never be available to pick up when playing on the Detour. With the general overview done, it's time to move on to the next section, covering mutators. Escape hives will always have 7 mutators attached, and these will remain the same even if this map becomes featured either daily or weekly. Kicking off our list this time, we have the Poison Flushers Mutator. Rejects, Juvies and Leeches will leave behind a poison puddle on death. There will be a large number of these enemies on this map, so make sure you avoid these damaging areas, they are easy to see. More health. All enemies gain additional health. This bonus only amounts to 50% of the enemy's base health, usually no more than 600 HP for most drone enemies. This does stack on top of the difficulty multipliers though. More lethal. Players take more damage from all sources. Poison, venom and enemies will put you down or kill you much faster. Damage resistance or stim generation are great to help your survivability. Shock Grenadiers. Grenadier enemies deal chaining shock damage with their attacks. This lingering damage will slow down your recovery and damage other players close by. Not too deadly overall. More melee damage. All enemies deal increased melee damage. Melee enemies like Juvies and Rejects will benefit heavily from this, but other enemy types will also get boosted. Faster Venom. The Venom Cloud moves through the hive at twice its normal pace, practically cutting your time in half to escape. Some classes benefit from this mutator, but make sure you are moving forward and not dilly-dallying. Iron Man. Players killed during the escape cannot be brought back. You have just one life, unless your team is able to get to a safe room between acts. Revive each other when necessary. Mutators have been covered, ticking off another section. Let's move on to my class suggestions next with my top 3 choices. Each class has its own pros and cons when played, but no class is perfect. Up first we have the Brawler. The Brawler is fantastic up close or at a distance, and has good options for either playstyle in this hive. Several good weapon options are found early in the hive, with this being just one of 2 hives that contains a Scorcher flamethrower. Ammo could become an issue later in the hive, especially if you are playing with 2 other ammo intensive classes. Glow and Slow would be a great option to slow down encroaching enemies, allowing you and your team to push further much faster. Do watch out for Ice Scions and other classes with heavy melee damage. For the skill cards, I will take the following with me into the Detour. All the Glory, Pyromaniac, Perk Up, Play with Fire, with your 5th card being Scorcher Mastery, Torch Tackle, Glow and Slow. Moving on to the next class suggestion, and taking on a close range approach, we have the Protector. I rarely recommend promotional classes, but the Protector is ideally suited for this map, being a melee specialist with a lot of bleeding damage available. You won't need any ammo to make progress. Combine that with your stim generation and you can take on most enemies. Make sure you grab one of the Nashers available early on, since you do have a skill card for this, then take some kind of ranged weapon. If your infinitely spawning flusher enemy is rejects or juvies, you will need to watch out not to get swarmed, and for the poison puddles, they will leave behind on death. Ice Scions can still be a problem for yourself, but an alternative to the Protector could be the Blade Master or Infiltrator. As this class, I typically take the following cards: Regenerative Field, Bloody Blade, Big Knife, Nasher M45 Mod, and your choice card: Close Range Recharge, Epic Skull Boost, Drop Shield Duration. It's time for my final class suggestion, and this time we have the Pilot. An Enforcer is available in the very first weapon room, perfect for this class. This class's survivability and utility are great for pushing the enemy. When using the Silverback, you will be able to continually push towards the enemy. If you do decide to push to the third exit within the first act, a drop shot will also be available there. Ammo could become a problem for your Enforcer, so you will want to grab another weapon when you can. Your Summon Silverback ability does have the second longest ultimate cooldown in the game, so you may only get to use this once, maybe twice in a run. But having a class like the Tactician using Recharge Bounty can definitely help with this. My build as the Pilot looks like this: Silverback Salvo, Bleeding Mulcher, Cold Finish, Aggressive Armour, and your final choice, the Hammer, Enforcer Expert, Rare Armour. When I decided to take on the Detour for this video, I used the build you see on screen, with Enforcer Expert being my choice card. Any of these options are good, but due to the widely varied nature you can have, some communication between your team before a run can help define your build before going in. Now that everything has been covered, I want to show my master attempts for this map. Enjoy.
Armed and ready.
That was messy. Let's do this!
What's up, guys? We're doing the Detour today as the escape on Master. It's just me and a Tactician at the moment. Just doing it two-man for now.
I got my name written all over.
I'll take that since I'm playing as the Pilot. The build that I'm using and Mutators will be at the start, as they normally are.
Oh yeah,
That's what I needed!
this will come in handy.
It's gonna blow! Incoming! Incoming drone!
Bombs away!
Got it! Enemy here!
Reloading! Back in your hole!
Rogma! No face! Nice!
Gonna grab that.
Found ammo!
Not sure if this dude wants that at all. Well, since we're playing as the Pilot, I've got a lot of tankiness. I've gone with the Enforcer Expert card as well, just because obviously we get this Enforcer at the start.
Cover me. Now the fun begins.
I am not sure what that guy's doing. I think he's lost his mind.
Commendable effort.
That guy's better off with that than I am, in case he does have the Shredder card on.
Hell yeah! To me!
Oh,
To me, spot.
somehow managed to freeze him. There we go.
Oh, man, I'm feeling good about this.
Might as well take that flashbang as well. Oh, I went down.
Fire in the hole!
Need medical attention.
He does have Shredder on.
Reloading.
Thanks for the cover. One dead down!
Oh, beautiful. Got one.
Right, we need to move.
Julie body! Reloading!
Hell yeah.
Julie! Incoming! Nice! You got the Julie!
Locked and loaded. Reloading.
There we go.
That was cruel.
Decontamination is mandatory.
Unfortunately, there's nothing in this safe room whatsoever.
Time to redeploy. Locked and loaded.
Right, we did unfortunately fail that second act, but
Contact! Got it!
we also do have a third player joining us.
Grenadier!
Now the fun begins. Oh yeah.
Take your aim! I'm down!
Cover me.
Yes! We've got the drone in the
Good to go.
drone down! Now I hit! Let's do this!
Oh, I didn't mean to execute that guy.
Medic! I owe you one. Now
We've got some fight left in us yet. Fury. Elite drone.
There we go.
get!
We've got some fight left in us yet.
It needs to let me over the wall. There we go.
I'm on a roll here.
There we go. I've got my ultimate for the next room as well.
Here!
Oh, I'm hostile.
Reloading!
Good kill here.
That's the only problem with this, is it does fall over a little bit.
I gotcha! We've got an elite drone!
Flashbang out.
So much for that! Just in time! Good time! That's what I needed! Heck!
Engaging.
I hope you're bulletproof! Medic!
Where's the Scion gone? Ah, they must have finished it off.
One dead down. Incoming shot.
There you go.
We got them all. Nice.
Oh, you get. Right, now we just need to survive the end, and we're done. We're gonna have shot grenades across the entire path, but you've got like leeches, rejects, and I think there's a single Scion that comes, so it's not actually too bad the end of this one. Just getting there, which is the problem.
Reloading.
Engaging.
That's more.
Ooh,
Now the fun begins. Ready for revive.
Friendly fire.
What's an alert?
and there we go. That is another one out of the way.
Now you're mine.
I don't think they like that.
That was a little bit messy, but we got it done in the end.
Thank you for watching until the very end of this video. If you do regularly make it this far through these videos, then you know what comes next. Each map completion has been tracked using this handy visual aid. With the detour completed, it's time to cross off map number 24, leaving just 8 more of these to go. You can probably start guessing which one will come next. If this video helps you out at all, then be sure to like the video to help spread my content to other Gears fans like yourself. I am trying to get to the affiliate status over on Twitch as well, but I do need more people to tune in and chat with me when I do go live. I would love to talk to each and every single one of you about the new Gears of War E-Day trailer that we recently got, so I will leave a link to my Twitch in the description box below. But that is everything for this video. Once again, take it easy Gears, and I will catch you in the next one.